they ain't never hustle with the stars or had a tussle with the law. They never shook their homie hand after they punched him in the jaw. Because they nothing but a fraud. In today's video, man, we going to be looking at the frauds in every division. Now, fraud can mean multiple things. This could mean that you were hyped up to an extent, but you're not that guy. It could mean you already kind of got fraud checked, but I just want to like emphasize the fact that you're a fraud. Or it could be someone who just lost and people are like, oh, dude, he can come back. Nah, he can't because he's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? Frauds come in all shapes and sizes, and I don't dislike frauds, but there's some frauds I can't be asked about. Like, there's some people who are still getting hyped to this day who are frauds. I'm like, brother, just let it go, brother. Let it die down. So we're going to be looking at every single weight class, from flyweight to heavyweight. We're going to talk about the biggest frauds in every single UFC division. So let's get right into that video. Starting off with the flyweights. He's a fraud, guys. Amir Albazi. Now, why I'm saying he's a fraud is not only did he rob my boy Kai France, it was an undeserved win. That's one thing, being an undeserved win. And then he's one-dimensional. But the one dimension that he like prefaces and he does so much is his wrestling, brother. How are you? Okay, I know other one-dimensional wrestlers like Mavzar. I mean, Mavzar could strike a little, but you get the point. Like Mavzar, he has one game plan the whole time. He's gonna try to wrestle you. Aljo tries a backpack. You know what I'm saying? There's some one-dimensional fighters who are actually talented because they're really good at that dimension of fighting. Mavzar's a great wrestler. Aljo's a great grappler. You know what I'm saying? All these guys who are one-dimensional. Pereira, great kickboxer. How are you going to be one-dimensional, but the one dimension that you're supposed to be good in, you're really mid at? What do you go, like 1 for 9 against Kai France and takedown attempts? He could barely take down a Moreno in his last fight. Like, I don't even know if he scored a takedown Moreno. Like, it's just crazy that your one dimension shouldn't be a dimension, brother. What dimension are you living in? He's not in the right dimension. I don't know what he should do. Like, someone like him in the flyweight division who specializes in grappling, but can't quite hold people down or even get people down. It's like, brother, either find a different fight style or dial it, pack it up, dog. I can't lie. So I just want to preface he's a fraud. Like, he has one loss in the UFC against Moreno, but let's be real, he lost to Kai too. Other than that, he's been beating up some good people, but it's just like, dude, I can't be bothered with it. Like, I can't be bothered with, yeah, dude, like, oh, this guy Albazi, dude, he'll come back. Moreno's just tough. Moreno's a good fighter. I'm not trying to take anything away from Moreno, but I want to let you guys know that Moreno didn't beat like some kind of absurd, even though he never lost in the UFC before Moreno, it wasn't that Moreno beat some kind of killer. He just beat someone who's one-dimensional, in that dimension he's ass at. So it is what it is. I don't mind Amir Albazi as a human. I'm sure he's a decent person. I don't really look too much into him, but I'm just saying he's just a fraud. He ain't never hustled with the stars yet. You get what I'm saying? So this boy a fraud. So flyweight is a pretty easy pick for Amir Albazi. Now, this next one's going to surprise some people for bantamweight, man. Bantamweight fraud has to be Sugar Sean O'Malley, simply because the fact he was just champion. His only defense was a Chito Vera, who's a bum, and he loses to everyone in the top 5. Marab beats him, Umar beats him, Corey beats him, Figgy beats him, and Peter Yan beats him. Again, he already beat Peter Yan, dude. Yeah, bro, the fight he got 30-27, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, man. Keep dreaming. Yan beat him. Oh, I can't be asked. Listen, he shouldn't even get the instant title fight. Why does he deserve an instant rematch for a title? He said he wants the winner of Umar Marab. Why? Like, Izzy got the instant title fight rematch with Pereira because he had lapped the division. You know what I'm saying? 5 title defenses. You had one against who? Chito Vera. Yo, but Kenny, Chito Vera's the best fighter on the planet, dude. Shut the hell up. Get on my face with that weird ass, corny ass line. Chito Vera is supposed to be some unbeatable guy now. You beat your only defense with someone who didn't deserve it. Like, Chito Vera got battered bad by, I'm pretty sure, Corey Sandhagen. And then he beat like a Pedro Munoz or something, and then he got a title fight. He didn't deserve it. So you gave someone an undeserved title shot. You beat them. Of course you're going to beat them. But then you gave the number 1 contender the deserved title shot. And what happened, brother? Smashed you. Changed your face a little bit. 49-46, you know what I'm saying? Damn near 50-45. And then I look at Umar. I think Umar beats him again. Corey Sandhagen's a good striker. They're both good strikers. The only distinct difference is that Corey's a better wrestler and better grappler. So I'm just going to give Corey the edge. And then Figgy, like, Sugar would probably need to chin him. But to chin Figgy, you need to have some crazy power. Figgy has an absurd chin. And, like, I don't think Sugar's going to be the one to crack it. So I just think the top 5 beats him. So now he's at a weird spot that he was once champion. People are going to look back in history like, oh, how Sugar was champ, dude? How did that happen? Because he got a robbery win over Yan, and then he got a lucky finish. I don't want to be that guy that says a lucky finish. Like, he did finish Aljo, you know, but something about that finish robbed him. Like, Aljo would have beat him in a 5-rounder. If him and Aljo fought 10 times, Aljo probably wins 8. You know what I'm saying? He just did a mistake and he paid for it. So, yeah, I just, like, he's not a fraud in the sense that he sucks. I still think he's talented, but he's a fraud in the sense that, like, he was a champion, but he really was never that he was never the best in his weight class. Let's just say that he was never the best in his weight class because Merab's always been in the weight class, Umar's always been in the weight class, Corey, Figgy, Jan, they all been in the weight class. Even Cejudo could give him a run for his money. Trust me, Cejudo's gonna beat your dog too, man. Trust me. Let's go, Cejudo. But yeah, Sugar, brother, he's not really a bad man. You know what I'm saying? Like the casual's still like, dude, he's cowabunga, dude. He's gnarly, but I'm not a casual. All right, moving on to the featherweight weight class. This one, my opinion, brother. I look at featherweight and I think Brian Ortega. Yeah, dude, 2 wins in the last 6 years against Yair Rodriguez and Korean Zombie. And the Yair win, just like Yair's not good. Yair could be here too. I love Yair. I think I love him a little bit too much to put him here, but yeah, you beat Yair, who showed a great 0 takedown defense, and Yair was doing good at the start. Everyone kind of beats. He's like a punching bag. He's kind of like a punching bag to me. But yeah, he's a BJJ merchant. He's like, the reason I put at the end, I almost had him maxing. Like, I almost had him, dude. Like, I almost had Volk, dude. If that was anyone else, dude, bro, I don't give a fuck about I almost had him maxing. Why you maxing I almost had him moments, bro? Like, you got to do more than that, bro. Like, I just think the BJJ merchant's starting to get to his head, bro. Like, other than, like, his good grappling, his wrestling's mid, by the way, but other than his good grappling, because he's been out wrestled before and stuff. But Yair's like the only one I remember in recent time that he took down like pretty easily because Yair sucks. But Yair sucks at wrestling, let me say that. But yeah, other than that, like he's literally a punching bag. Look at any Ortega fight on the feet. It's almost like, what is your objective? Like, what's your objective when you're standing? Like, is it to just take as much shots as you can and try to, like, I don't know why he does it. He does his striking, brother, 0, brother, you know? It's like he wants to get hit in the face. Maybe he likes getting hit in the face. I don't know, bro. And then look at his physique, bro. All right, I'm not gonna do too much. But, bro, I think Ortega, he's a fraud, bro. Like, and listen, it's not that he's fought good people. He's lost to good people, but it's just that, like, I feel like people put him on a pedestal he shouldn't even be in the title picture. Isn't he, like, top 3, top 4 in his weight class? How, bro? How's he shouldn't be top 10? Like, bro, whatever, bro. I can't be asked. All I'm saying is, like, I think he's a fraud. If you love Ortega, you're going to see this. Like, Kenny, how could you say that, dude? This is my favorite fighter in the world. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Ever since Tracy Cortez left him, too, brother, dale, brother. He's broken, you know. Nothing against Ortega. He's obviously a talented fighter to an extent, but I just have that fraud feeling when I look at him. Lightweight, I could have said multiple people, but I decided to go with this guy. And I just put one thing. I put Ora Merchant. I was thinking of Moicano, going Moicano, but I was like, Moicano did beat him. But, like, what pissed me off about this whole BSD situation, I remember when I used to go on TikTok lives and, like, make predictions, and I was saying how, like, Dustin was going to smoke him. Everyone's like, are you crazy, dude? That they were, like, hyping up this I'm about to cook him, but I'm not going to cook him. This gremlin-ass, mushroom scrunched face boy, like he was something crazy. I don't know how people like thought Dustin was gonna lose to him. Like he was it's cause like every single win he had was a finish. Like he was a finish merchant. He was an ore merchant. They just bid on the ore. Like, dude, this guy's nasty. Every single win he has, he finishes him. I've seen him rocked on so many occasions. I was like, Dustin's gonna do the same thing to him, just finish him, and that's what happened. Dustin's an idiot because he made that fight look so much more competitive by pulling failed guillotine attempts. It was falling on the ground. Like it said, BSD had like multiple takedowns. BSD scored 0 takedowns that whole fight. All the takedowns was Dustin Poirier jumping and pulling a guillotine like a fucking no hairline having fool. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's just an ore merchant, bro. Like I can't be asked. He's a fraud. I still think he would have beat Moicano with one eye if he was able to continue. Moicano sucks, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just say this guy, brother. You know, order merchant. You know, wrestle, whatever, brother. Do what you want, brother. You're not that good, brother. You know, you're not that good. So I think it's kind of obvious. Him, even Jalen Turner could be a fucking fraud sometimes. The lightweight's kind of filled with frauds. Like Islam's not gonna ever be worried about the up-and-comers. Like he's just chilling with that belt. But yeah, lightweight, I'm gonna have to go for Benoit Saint-Zoni, my friend's friend. Moving on to welterweight division. Yeah. I know some of y'all like, you guys are mad as fuck. I think he's an aura merchant, and I think like you guys gonna find. I'm calling him a fraud now, but chat, listen. The thing I like about calling out frauds when he gets fraud checked, it won't be as surprising. He's an aura merchant. He's one-dimensional, and he's a normalized alcoholic. He's a normalized alcoholic, bro. Like, listen, ain't nothing wrong. All right, okay, let me not promote alcoholism, but like, bro, why are you guys glazing? Dude, he just knocked that guy out, dude, and started drinking alcohol and started chugging it. This guy's cowabunga, dude. Rock on. Like, you guys, I feel like people on mosh pits are like this when they hear about Pratez. Yeah, dude, rock on. Carlos Pratez, dude, alcoholic. Bro, like, normalized alcohol, brother. What is this, brother? You know, this guy, you know, he's talented. Don't get it. He's one-dimensional striker. He's powerful. But Sean Brady melts him. Usman melts him. Bilal melts him. Shavkat melts him. Ian Gary beats him. Like, what are we talking about? Jeff Neal probably beats him. You know, that's kind of close because Jeff Neal be scared sometimes. But you guys get the point. Like, I like him and I understand, like, dude, he's the future champ, dude. He's the future champ, man. He's going to be like, okay, we'll see, bro. I can't wait to see this fraud. Like, listen, chat, the truth about, like, the song I sang in the beginning, the fraud song that I always sing when I talk about frauds, like, it really applies to Carlos because so far he hasn't really hustled with the stars. Has he ever tussled with the law? Has he ever shook, like, Bro Hollow's hand after he punched him in the jaw? It's because he's nothing but a fraud. Like, I really believe this guy is the fraud. He's the fraud song. Like, the fraud song might be for Protez. But, of course, he's doing great. Great wins. You know, he knocked me out not too long ago. I sold the knockout. His knockout against Magny was fake. It was AI. I sold it. But yeah, like I said, Magny, great fighter, dude. You know, Magny probably the top 5 all time. Nah, bro. Like, he's good at beating these bums, you know. But brother, time come, brother. You like or you don't like, but it's gonna come. So I am gonna say Carlos Protez. Now for middleweight, I gotta say this. It might be personal, but Sean Strickland. Now I'm gonna say this, like Shara Bullet. I don't want to call him a fraud because I feel like everyone kind of knows what to expect with Shara. They think Shara's gonna only lose to wrestlers and probably MVP. Cool. But he's a fraud, and it's because he had one win over an injured Izzy on an off night. Imagine fighting Izzy while he's hurt, can't do a push-up, and he had an off night. Dale, brother, this is some crazy shit, brother. I can't believe it. But yeah, the comments are good. I just know the comments. Kenny, you're just saying because he beat Izzy. Maybe that's why. But he just sucks at fighting pressure fighters, doesn't he? Like, he loses to pressure fighters. And I have to put Kenny in their son specifically to let you guys know that if you have pressure, like, what Kenny is not a great, like, Kennan's not a bad fighter, but Kennan has no chin. But you know why if every single time him and Kennan fight, like Jerry Kennan will win? Because he doesn't have the power to exploit his chin, 1. 2, Kennan has pressure. 3, if you have pressure, you're going to beat him. Usman spanked this man on national TV. Are you kidding me, brother? Spanked on national TV. Who this guy, brother? We got to check this guy's, IQ little bits, make sure he's okay mentally. I bet when he was getting spanked by Usman, he was just thinking like, yo, my dad would used to do this shit to me. I took it too far. But you guys get the point, bro. Like, I just think he's a fraud. I think, yeah, you beat Izzy. Cool. That's your best win. Yeah, he beat Izzy. And then his Amavov win, great, apparently. You know, that's the 2 best wins of his career, you know. Who else will he beat? Name 5 good wins from Strickland. Izzy, Adesanya, Israel. Yeah, get the fuck on. My point is he's a little bit overhyped, and I'm always gonna say it, brother. And he beat DDP Claire. Can we stop trying to act like that fight was? Yeah, dude, that fight was a robbery, man. DDP 2, 3, 4, and it wasn't close. DDP could have round 1. It was probably 4 rounds to 1 if DDP won round 1. Like, stop trying to gas, and I can't wait for this rematch. We're gonna show you something, my African brother Drekes Zubazuz is gonna show you something, and you're gonna go sleeping, brother. So, yeah, brother, he's a fraud. I'm sorry. Like, get mad at me. Go cry. I love when I get Strickland fans mad because those fans are AI generated. There's no way you're a Strickland fan in 2025. There's no way you yeah, dude, I can't wait to watch the Strickland fight. Strickland's so entertaining, talking. He's gonna do this in the press conference. He's gonna have a war. He's gonna go to war with the Chinaman, and then he goes out there and throws teep kicks and jabs for 25 minutes straight, and then you're like this. Oh my God! Because the last 10 seconds he tries to attack like he was doing something the whole fight. You Strickland fans aren't really AI generated. I can say what I want because you guys are goofy. I ain't gonna cuss y'all out, but y'all get the point. If you're a Strickland fan in Big 2025, bro, pack it up, zip it up, and lock it up when you're done, little bro. Anyways, going on to light heavyweight. Yuri Prochazka, man, and I like Yuri, so this is a little bit upsetting for me, bro, because I fuck with Yuri. Like, Yuri's cool, but he's a no defense merchant. Like, he's a meditation merchant. He's a nature merchant. He's a samurai merchant. He goes out there and prays to the nature before he even learns how to defend a shot. A little bit weird. And I said his style has an expiration date. Like, he's going to start looking like a fraud more than ever now because I feel like his style had already surpassed his expiration date. I think the second prayer fight was the expiration date. I know Rakic was beating the hell out of him, and then Rakic ended up getting caught. Because I'll be like real. Yuri's power, like Yuri's offense is his defense. Like, he doesn't actually defend. He just says, okay, I'm gonna throw so much at you that I don't have to defend because you're gonna defend me. And it works to an extent, but like I said, it has an expiration date. And no offense to the guy, I think he's figured it out. He's a cool guy, he's a little cowabunga sometimes. He has his moments. He has a samurai aura thing going on. He's cool. I like Yuri, but I gotta be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as your style, bro, I guess that shit is overdue. A lesson learned from both of you. Yuri does the most damage when he's close to you. Bars. Moving on to heavyweight. The last but not least, I'm gonna say the fraud in the heavyweight division is Tai Tuivasa. Chat. I put only 31 years old because I want to preface this. A lot of heavyweights are just old, clobby, blobby, like, blah, blah. Old, clobby, blobby people. he went from 5-fight win streak to a 5-fight lose streak. And then when I start to see him fight, I'm starting to be like, how is he ever on a win streak? Like, he was just landing on them and they're falling like sack of potatoes. But like, he's a sack of potatoes too. Like, it's just like, it's when two sack of potatoes just start sacking each other, and then like the more technical sack wins. And he's not a technical sack. He's just a ball sack. Look how his belly looks, bro. I can't be asked about him. And I liked him too. I don't dislike him anymore. It's just like, it's kind of hard. It's sad to see this fraud flourish. He's in his natural habitat, just fraud maxing every time. But I can't be asked. But listen, bro, I had to put someone for heavyweight. I think it's Taito Ivasa. I'm not going to put Aspinall. I do think Aspinall is a little bit of a hype merchant, but brother, that's what's going to happen when you're knocking people out. So I'm going to have to settle for a Taito Ivasa. But that's it for me, bro. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I think I exposed all the I think I got all the frauds, man. I think I did the right thing, but I think I cooked. That's it for me. Have a good one, and God bless. 2, 3, 4.